crossed the border to go to work. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Real quick, there were some comments that, hi, how's everybody doing? I hope happy, healthy, and safe. So if you're new here, hello. My name is Christina and I live in Mexico. I crossed the border to go to work, and so while I sit in line, I like to make videos talking about my life, daily life, stuff that's going on in this crazy world. So I hope you guys hang out and subscribe. Oh, don't you hate when you get a bump? And for my returning lovers, hi guys, thanks for coming back. I love and I appreciate you all. So this video is going to be a little bit more serious. It's going to be about dealing with trauma. Hopefully I've put this video out by now, but I am about to be a certified relationship coach. And so to kind of start getting myself out there, I started offering people in relationship groups advice. And so this young lady reached out to me, and she is having issues with her current boyfriend because he had dealt with a lot of trauma in his life. And so because of all the trauma that he had endured, he has a hard time trusting her. Even though she hasn't personally given him a reason not to trust her, he prefers to go everywhere with her. If he doesn't go somewhere with her, he wants to constantly be on the phone with her or constantly be talking to her because he's just dealing with personal things that have happened in his life. So some of the trauma that he specifically went through was, child molestation. He was beaten in previous relationships. He was cheated on, and I believe he was abandoned by his parents. They were like all messed up on drugs and stuff, and he was taken care of by his grandmother, stuff like that. So he had a really rough childhood and a really rough upbringing, and so this has definitely affected him today. I think a lot of us can relate with that. Maybe not every single thing, but some of us have been neglected or abandoned or been around people with substance abuse issues or molestation, situations, and or just sexual assault in general, or just assault in general, being abused. And it's hard. It's hard to get past that. And I think it's really important to get professional help when it comes to having dealt with those things, because if you don't deal with the trauma that you went through, chances are you're not gonna get over it. Not that you can get over it, but you're not gonna be able to move on and move past it in a healthy way that will help you live your life happier, if that makes sense. And so the thing is he recognizes that the way he acts is not okay, and he wants to be better and get help. He saw the therapist, I think, like maybe 3 or 4 times. And then at that point, he didn't really want to open up. He doesn't really want to go anymore. He'd rather just talk to her. And so she's just kind of stuck at like, I can't live like this forever. I love you and you're a great guy and I want this to work, but I can't constantly hold your hand when you're a grown man. And I feel for her. I do, because on one end, she knows what she knows what he's been through and how hard it must be for him. And she loves him and he's good to her. But it's like, if somebody's holding you down or making you uncomfortable or in any way unhappy, that's never something that you want to put up with. And so I would hope that he would want to get help and want to change so that they can both be in this happy, working, healthy relationship. And so I advised her to continue the therapy, and if it makes him feel better, that she could attend with him, which I guess right now their therapy is through Zoom, so she does sit in on their Zoom meetings. and let him know that she doesn't want to give him an ultimatum per se, because he's already scared that he's going to lose her. And so she doesn't want to heighten that fear, but she wants him to know that he needs help, and she wants him to get help. And that's exactly what I told her. Reassure him that you love him and that you want to be with him, but that you need him to be at his best. And to be at his best, he might need some help, whether it's through therapy or counseling or coaching or whatever you guys decide is best for you guys. But if he's not going to receive that help or not going to try and work towards something better and healthier, then that's not fair for you to have to suffer with his behavior. And I just told her, you need to somehow lightly explain that to him so that he's aware of the consequences of not receiving help. Because even though he's been through all these traumatic things, and that's horrible and that's not fair and it's awful, he needs to be able to want to get help and want to open up. And if he's not able, or if he's not wanting to get help and he just wants to sit at where he's at, then that's not fair to drag her along with him. So that's like, you can't force somebody to want to get better. He has to want it. You know what I mean? So maybe bring out, if you love me, you want this to work, you want this to be healthy, I need you to want to be at your best for me and for yourself. You know what I mean? Because you never want to get help for somebody else. But, in specific situations like that, it's kind of nice to have somebody to lean on, like give you that motivation to, okay, I want to get better. Let's work at this together. So I'm not going through it alone, and you have somebody there to be there for you. And so I think that's a great way to deal with trauma. And just a quick little skirt advice thing if you are dating anybody who is dealing with this kind of stuff. So I hope that was helpful. And if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. Ask below. I'm an open book, and I would really like to get as much practice as I can. So don't be afraid, ask away. And if you guys don't want to be known or anything, you're more than welcome to message me on Instagram, and I will keep you anonymous, and I will not say anybody's names or who's involved or anything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.